Welcome everyone, it's Matt, and today we're going to talk about Trubbish Max Monday. Appears once again for September 8th. Let's class begin. Alright, for the Max Monday, we have Trubbish, followed by Abra, Chansey, and Belda. Alright, for Trubbish, Trubbish is a poison type. CP is 526 to 571, with 571 being your hundo. It is weak to ground and psychic at 60%, and it takes reduced damage from bug, fairy, fighting, grass, and poison at minus 37.5%. So it's going to be a one-star battle. So it's pretty low on attack, and it's got decent defense and stamina. Nothing really to worry about, though. For its evolution, you have Garbodor. Garbodor requires 50 candy, keeps its poison-only typing, and we have the same resistances and weaknesses. It's weak to ground and psychic at 60%, and strong to bug, fairy, fighting, grass, and poison. Unlike Trubbish, the attack is greatly increased to be 181, which is still weaker than normal, especially looking at the max CP at 2651. This is not surprising. Defense is 164, which is below normal, and the stamina is 190, which is exactly average. Unfortunately, Dynamax Garbodor, even though it's a poison type and poison type only has two types of fast moves, bug and normal. And on top of it, there are only 1 second, and there's no 0.5 second attack. So Garbodor is definitely not a tanking type due to its poor defense and slow attacks. So taking a look at its two damage types, first one is Bug. Garbodor is much stronger than Shuckle, but compared to even Butterfree, especially because it doesn't have the same stab. Overall, bug damage is trashy, but Garbodor still really stinks comparatively to even Kabutops. Metagross is much better, almost double, and Gmax Butterfree is the top bug damage overall. Finally, with normal, Garbodor is just in the recycle bin. It's way behind Snorlax or Darmanitan, and honestly, that's what you're going to be using if you need to use normal. Normal's not really an attack type that we use anyways. And what's frustrating about Garbodor is it can't even use poison, not least until we get the Gmax. And honestly, this is going to be the only reason we're even interested in doing Max Mondays for Garbodor. So, if you are the Mega Units to get additional candy, and I know I keep repeating this, but if you are going to be farming for Trubbish or Garbodor, make sure that you use a poison type with Venusaur, Beedrill, Gengar, and Victory Bell, who will be coming out soon. These are the only Gmax poison types. The first time you mega it, you get one bonus catch candy. Second level is 7 megas, which gives you a 10% chance of getting an XL with the bonus catch candy and 50 XP. And for 30 times being mega, so basically megaing it over an entire month, you get to level 3, which gets you 2 bonus candy and a 25% chance for each XL and 100 EXP. And for Trubbish and Garbodor, you're really going to be farming this mostly for the Gmax, and also it does give you additional Stardust on top of it as well. All right, so for the Dynamax Garbodor here, really its best attack is Bug right now. It can't attack with poison, so I can't rate it. For a healer, it's actually one of the better bug type healers, but frankly, you're not using bug type for healing. The attacker and tanks are just a 3 out of 10. Really poor considering its low attack and slow attacks. Compared to normal and compared to all normal types, as an attacker, it's a 2 out of 10. It's just really poor in general. It's a little bit better than average tank. It might be 4 out of 10 or the low 5 out of 10, but it's just a little bit below average. And as a healer, it is exactly average overall. Nothing really exciting for Garbodor. For the Trubbish battle plans, this is a very simple one-star battle. We're either going to be drinking Excadrill for ground or Metagross for psychic. I highly suggest Excadrill using ground, as I like using my Metagross as a bug attacker now, as it's the only 0.5 seconds attack that Metagross has. Is Trubbish worth it for us? When we first got this in August, I really had no good reason for it overall other than to get candy. At least we know now that Gmax Garbodor is going to be coming out this season, so it is really important to go for it. We're not going to really power up or evolve any of the D-Maxes. I highly suggest that you don't, as the G-Max is really the only version you're going to use, and you're going to use for a poison attacker, which is very important. But still, it's only going to be a finalized poison attacker, as Eternatus can only attack via Dragon. Trubbish is going to be our best poison damage, at least for now. And honestly, we just don't have very much, as the poison units that we currently have right now, it's really just Toxtricity. Uh, Gmax Trubbish will be stronger because it's only Dmax Toxtricity that can attack poison, and Trubbish will just have a little bit more damage thanks to the Gmax bonus. All right, for September 2nd this week for the Urshifu hunt, what to look for. We have our normal Sableye, Squirtle, Krabby, Sobble, and Whalmer for the D-Max. Sableye for single strike, the others for rapid. Mega Sharpedo Sunday is an important hunt for the Urshifu because it will work both for the single and rapid strike, as just like Mega Gyarados was last week, it will be water and dark. We also have Blastoise. This will be for the normal raids and also for the dark and mega raids as well. So we have just the normal raids and the mega raids for Blastoise. So from a rapid strike, we have a multitude of options, and for single strike, if you're going to go a little hard on Mega Sharpedo, you could really get pretty far. You could also do that for King Gambit as well. Very, very good buddy for going against Dark Pokemon day for Sunday. For the 9th, for single strike, we just have Sableye. Rapid strike, D-Max, we have Squirtle, Krabby, Sobble, and Whalmer. For raids, we'll have Mega Gyarados and Magikarp for rapid strike as well. So once again, rapid strike is the easier one in general, and you'll be able to get in raids throughout this week and next week as well. And September 9th is the time that you'll be going for Trubbish. And so generally, unless if you're farming for Trubbish, I'm probably going to be going for some more Sobble and Krabby candies, as I'm pretty low on them overall. And I have my single strike now, so I may do a couple Sableye only because I really like Sableye shiny, and I would like to have a shiny D-Max to Sableye. With that, though, that's all I have for this week. I will be making more videos next week. I have been going incredibly hard on the XP. If you want a video on the XP, I could give some of my tips. I am currently pretty decently along right now. I'm in the going to number 19 right now. I am definitely starting to slow down. They are definitely taking a lot longer to get through, but you know what? That's okay. Now at least the XP is starting to really pile up. But also, if you like these videos, give a like and subscribe. You can also comment on where you are on the XP, but also, if you want, you can follow me on twitch.tv/MattGuru. I have a Patreon where I'm going to start putting up some of the stuff for paid viewers. And also, if you want to be a part of the community, part of the credits, and also on my friends list, being part of community allows you to do so if you so choose, and that really helps me out a great deal. But with that, honestly, I'm going to leave class and let it end session for today. More importantly, though, have fun, and I'll try and do better next time. Bye, everyone.